Okay, so we're looking at this question set here, these ones here. So, okay, here we go. We've got a quadratic, it's written in this form, so we've got to rearrange it into the quadratic form like this. So we just add 1 to both sides, and now we've got a quadratic like this. And in the non-calculator, this will be in, what we're talking about here. This is the non-calculator one still. So what we need to do is put A and M in there. What do you add together to make 2 that you multiply to make 1? Well, 1 ones are 1, so it's the only one you can do. So therefore, this bracket to be equal 0, x must be -1. And this very next question here, we've got y's. It doesn't matter if you've got y's or x's, it really doesn't matter. So what we do is we take away the 3 from both sides, and we get y squared plus 8y plus 7 equals 0. And then again, the a and the m, what do you multiply to make plus 7 and add to make 8, 7 and 1. And then we can just put it in a form like that. And we know that for that bracket to be 0, y is -7. And for that bracket to be 0, y would be -1. Okay, so let's now go over to the next set of questions. This one here. So it says, diagram shows a rectangle, all the measurements are in centimetres, write an expression in terms of y for the perimeter. So you should underline perimeter, not area, because a load of people will make a mistake in that, they'll think it's the area. So the perimeter, oh look, I thought it was area to begin with. The perimeter is literally the distance around the edge, isn't it? So it's that plus that plus that plus that. So effectively it's 2 of these and 2 of these. So y plus 3 is 2y plus 3 doubled. So it's 4y plus 6. Now these 4 questions make M the subject of the formulae. So what we do here, first one, well, 4 and 5, you can't do anything with that. So I'm going to multiply out everything. So it becomes 5m plus 5y equals 4m minus 12y. Notice you've got most m's on this, so get rid of 4m from both sides, at least 1m there, and then get rid of the plus 5y by taking it away, and you end up with minus 17y. On B, here, multiply out the brackets, you get 9m plus 12, 7m plus 14a. Again, most m's on this side, so take away those 7 from both, take away the 12 from both sides, and then you get this, divide both sides, everything by 2, every term. This, this, and this. You end up with that there. Then we get to C. Here we go. You could, because that's 15 and that's 5, you could divide everything by 5. Okay, this is one way of doing it, but I'm literally going to show you that other way as well, because I think that's pretty good. So have a look at what I've done there. You can see that m is that really weird value there, but now what we're going to do is, what happens, because that's a 15 and that's a 5, I can straight away, if I want to do, divide everything by 5, which makes this 3, so that becomes 3 bracket 2m plus 2c equals m plus 7c. So I end up with that. And then you can multiply this out, so you get 6m plus 6c. Or was it 3? Sorry, it's 3 there. That's 3, so that's 9c. Do check your work regularly. M plus 7c. So now get rid of that m from both sides, so that becomes 5m. Oh gosh, I can't write at the same time sometimes. And then take away 9c, so you get that equals, take away 9c, you get minus 2c, and then m is 2 over 5c, so m equals minus 2 over 5c, which when I look at that, you can say, well, there we go, I can divide both sides by 5, so it becomes 2 over 5, the 2 over 5, okay. Then D, right, what happens here? We just have to multiply out this bracket. We then get, we want m again. That's got 6, that's got 9. So take away those 6 m's from both sides. We're left with 3m plus 4c equals 2a. Get rid of the 4c and divide everything by 3. But leave it in that if you want. And now this one, the volume and surface area. So this is a prism. So the volume is going to be the cross-sectional area, the CSA, we call it cross-sectional area, times by 6. So literally 21 times 6, 126. And then we get to cumulative frequency graphs. Okay, so we read it, 100 teachers, this is their ages. And so frequency, so from 20 to 30, it's 12. And now this means all those up to the age of 40. So it includes the 12 and the 30. This one means all those up to 50. So it includes this group, and this group. So add them all together. And then here it includes all of them. So effectively all I'm doing is adding the next set to it, to that one. So 70 plus 22, 8 plus 92 is 100. And I get there. And then I plot this against this. So it's 30 goes up to 12, 40 goes up to 42, 50 goes up to 70, 60 goes up to 92, and 70 goes up to 100. And there we go. And if I needed to do things like medians and stuff like that, I'd go across to 50 because that was halfway. And I can do a whole bunch of stuff. How many people are above 55? So I can go across there and see that it's that's 82 staff are under 55, so 18 staff are over 55. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but you need to illustrate it on here as well if you get these questions. And now we get to the final one. A gym runs 2 fitness classes, spinning and circuits. On Saturday, 100 people visited the gym, 18 attended a spinning class, 10 both. Now that's the first key bit. So here I've got 2 groups, spinning and circuits, 10 do both. So I'll put 10 in there. 18 do spinning, so it must be 8 there. And it says 56 don't do either of these, they might do other things. So they sit outside. Now, the gap I had was in here. To work that out, I knew there were 100. Take away the 56 is 44. And then I take away these 18, these 26. So I know that group must be 26. And then it says tend only. So it's find the probability of tend. So it's a probability. It's 26 out of 100. Which you can leave like that. If you wanted to, you could narrow down, but I think you're allowed to do that with these questions. And then attend exactly one class. So it's that one or that one, not those 10. So it's 8 plus 26 all over 100. 17 or 34 over 100. And then finally, attended spinning given that. Now the given that means you now got to just consider the circuits. Given they attend circuits, just consider the circuits. So it's now going to be out of 36. And it's 10 out of 36, or 5 over 18. Hope that's all helped.